Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Final Fight on the Amiga, albeit running on my A500 Mini. Obviously, it's an arcade game, an incredibly famous arcade game released by Capcom in 1989, and it redefined and set the standard for side-scrolling beat 'em up. So this was released on the Amiga in 1991, and I want to say by US Gold, but it's developed by Richard Alpin. I got a nagging feeling he's done other stuff on the Amiga and some of it is quite good. How good this is remains to be seen, because I genuinely haven't played this before. But there are two versions. There's a 512 version and there is a 1 megabyte version, so you know, for the RAM expansion and whatever on the Amiga. And it also said on the previous screen, if you have an external or an extra disk drive, you should insert disc 2. So I guess there's no disc juggling as such. So obviously in the arcade, that bloke there, Mike Hagger, who also happens to be a wrestler as well as a mayor, because of course his daughter gets kidnapped by the Mad Gear gang, because you're in Metro City and it's gone to shit. So he goes to rescue her and get her back, and he takes along either Cody, his mate, or is Cody the boyfriend of whatever his daughter is? I can't remember. And his mate, Guy, Ninja, and they're both obviously in, you know, Street Fighter lore and shit like that, because they were introduced in the Zero games and stuff like that. At least this version's uncensored. Looking at you, Nintendo. And obviously we have the full intro. The music's not bad, to be fair. How this plays, I don't know. Right at the start, which I skipped, it tells you the controls. So fire by itself without moving. This intro does look dandy. Is punch. Down in fire makes you jump and do that spin kick, or in Hagger's case, twirl his arms. Up in fire makes you just on the spot flying kick. And there you go, creative materials for US Gold. And so forward and flying kick, forward and fire, sorry, is flying kick. Winners don't use drugs, even though they all did in the 90s. So there you go, profile of Guy, blah 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 blah. You all know Final Fight. My favourite version is the Mega Drive version. I've got a gameplay of that. Mega CD version. Could have totally been done on a regular Mega Drive though, and it is going to be released on the regular Mega Drive homebrew thing. Anyway, there's a SNES version, or Super Famicom version, which I had packaged with my Famicom, Super Famicom, and I don't know if it was a launch game, and I loved it, even though you could only play one person. There was a character missing, and then there was Final Fight Guy and stuff like that. And then there is the Sharp 68000 version. Spectrum version can't get to work. Commodore 64 version, which I can get to work, and is surprisingly alright. Anyway, this should be okay with one fire button, because it's not like it's got Street Fighter levels of, you know, moves required, and also it's a 1 megabyte. Don't know anything about it review wise. There you go, read that if you want to know the story. Let's get into it. I had to do it, it's an arcade port on the Amiga. So anyway, fire. Special mention goes to Cody's face. Look at it. Anyway, we're gonna go with Cody and his bollock hugging jeans. Listen to that music. That's sauce-mongous. Right, so top left is my number of lives. Look at those guys go. And my health. Beneath that is their health. I don't remember there being this many guys who will cost you straight away. As soon as you start, they're on the screen. I seem to be walking the right speed. So is this running the right speed? Those fat blokes seem to be going quite quick. Knife, punch, no music, down and far. Yeah, it's not running at the correct speed, I'd imagine, but fuck it, we're here now, so, you know, welcome to Final Fight Town. And then obviously time in the middle, at the top of the screen. Right, so, doesn't look as bad as I thought it would do, it looks alright. You move, though, you go all blurry and shit. Food on the floor, because why not? I don't even know what that was, a book of matches. Right, so where is everyone? So what is it? Why can't we have music? I'm assuming I can press a button and have music. I have tried the F keys, and it makes no difference. Right. Do you know what? They're too fucking quick. They, like... Look, if I get up and press fire, it does nothing. They can literally just piss out death. And there's nothing I can do about it. So again, is it running at the right speed? Probably not. Subway. Oh. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, maybe it is, this is how it runs. I don't know. I've not watched any videos on it. Down in fire. Look, I literally can't do anything when I'm in the middle of them. I mean, at least there's more than 2 on the screen at once. But there's too many, and once they get around you, you can't do anything. Like, you can't even get off the floor. They just pummel you to shit. I would like music. That's a bit bare bones, actually, isn't it, the background? Quite bare bones. Anyway, apologise because there's no music for the background noise. As you know, I live on the busiest road in the West Country. Yada, yada, yada. Sucks to be me. Shame, because your sprite's alright. Hey, where did he come from? Wait, what the fuck? It's like... Look, do something. I can't do fucking anything. Now, even if it's running at the incorrect speed, the fact that I cannot get up is just fucking bad game design. Oh, and I don't have to leave, it just teleports me. Alright. Fuck's sake. I've got no lives left. Who on earth fucking thought that was fair? That was a good way for them to attack you. Yeah, just keep throwing all your fucking fists and shit and stuff like that at them. If they can't get up, they can't get up. We've already got their 25 quid at this point. Fuck them. The colour palette's a bit pants, especially for an Amiga. Look at the background. But I mean, it looks like Final Fight. Here's the thing. If you love Final Fight in the arcade, would you have been happy with this? You probably would have been happy to have Final Fight. It looks like Final Fight when the game's not moving. It's missing a complete bunch of stuff. Apparently, the boss... Please wait. I've got a horrible feeling I've booked how many continues I get now. It's the easiest thing in the game. Why are you still here? I just killed the boss. So, you stand... It's very cut down. We were expecting that. Here's the thing. It's not about getting a perfect representation of an arcade machine you could never have any chance of converting properly. It's about getting the feeling of it. So, you don't have to go all out to try and make it, you know, sprite-wise, like the arcade. Right, just get me out of the fucking corner. I can't move. Right, if I press up or down, it does nothing. Look. Punching does nothing. They can't... See, I'm moving correctly. This can't be running at the right speed. Otherwise, I'm moving... That is some fucking bad background. I'm moving at the correct speed, and they're not. That's not how, when these games running correctly, it works. I can't believe I missed. And these fat blokes, they're practically bosses within themselves. Well, yet the actual, you know, boss of stage 1... was a complete fucking walkover. So much like when there's only one person on the screen, or 2, it runs normally. There you go, too many people, can't get out of dodge. I feel that they could have done an alright version. I mean, I'm actually really surprised at how the sprites look. I press forward and fire then, do your shit. Yeah, I'm actually reasonably surprised at how decent the sprites look. The background's absolutely pants. I would like music. It's just, you can't pull off any moves. It just won't let you. Oh, okay, we got a train. That's hurt my eyes. They must be able to put music on. Maybe I'll have a look at the 512 version. Hey, we got moving handrails! I'll take that. Look, I'm hammering fire. I'm hammering fire. I'm pressing down in fire. I'm pressing up in fire. I'm pressing fucking everything. And I just can't get... So is there any point to me picking up the drain pipe or exhaust pipe or whatever it is? Hey, we're back to this guy. So we've got a number of continues. Right, come on, look at the reach on that bad boy. There's no background outside the train, I'll forgive it for that. Spikes are just going to appear, aren't they? They're not sat down. To be fair, would you sit on that fucking seat? Look at it. Yeah, like I said, the sprites are alright. Is that because it's a Meg version? I mean, would there be no animation on the half Meg version? And it's on the back of a postcard. To I no longer care. See, like I said, this to me shows potentially they could have done a decent version of Final Fight then. Oh. If it slows them down too, I'll welcome your slowdown. Let me fucking move. It's just the hit, well, the hit detection, I don't even get a chance to hit them. So I shouldn't say that because I can't tell you what the hitboxes are like because I literally cannot get off the floor. Every time I manage to, I feel that somehow fate had a hand in it and not my fucking controls or inputs. See? He hit me out of mid-air and I'm doing a flying kick. Yoink. Oh. Hey. Oh. Look at him. I got no control basically. It's just flip a coin. And if they let me up, they let me up, and I can progress a little bit further. If they don't, they don't. Obviously, the levels are far shorter than the arcade and all the other home ports. The sprites are right, the backgrounds are sparse. Look, 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 it's fucking pinball. With Cody, between fat blokes. That's not a pleasant thought, is it? Oh yeah. And half the time, I take them out by being a moving corpse through the air because they've already hit me. Yoink! Potential wasted. This could have been something. It could have been a contender. Wow, these levels are short. This is the furthest I've got in a gameplay of this in fucking years. And this is the default difficulty. Sodom, obviously he ended up in Street Fighter. He's in the Bible as well. See what I did there? Think about it. Look, again. The bosses are a piece of piss. Well, I say a piece of piss. No, they're not. But I'm doing alright. I mean, the time's ticking down correctly. Oh! No, that's what I get for being complacent. Get up! Get up, you son of a bitch. Well, there you go. Game over. I didn't get to use Hagar. Don't care, he's shit. Final Fight on the Amiga, albeit the 1 megabyte version. Music's fantastic when we get it on the title screen. Like I said, the sprites are right, the backgrounds are sparse, but you know that you're playing Final Fight. Your levels are incredibly short, and I'm pretty sure this ain't running at the correct speed, but it does show that they could have done a half-decent version of Final Fight. They really, really could have. Or maybe that's because it's running at such an incorrect speed, and if it's running at the correct speed it should absolutely slug along, so therefore incorrect speed running on my A500 Mini is making it look better than it actually is. I don't know. I had to visit it. I really, really did. And anyway, as always, I love to know things, especially if you dropped your 25 quid on this back in the day. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.